Hey everybody, glad you're here today. We've got a Christmas story, and it's not only a Christmas story, but it's a Christmas story about Christmas cookies. So double yay, who doesn't love Christmas cookies? This is called A World of Cookies for Santa, and it's all about how the different countries around the world kind of wait for Santa differently. So it tells us what they call Santa, it tells us what they bake for him or what they leave out for him. Really interesting because every country kind of does it a little bit differently, so it's really neat to see their traditions and kind of celebrate that way. I'm really lucky. I've got friends and have made connections with lots of people all around the world. We've got friends in Italy and Ireland and Spain and Guatemala and the Czech Republic. And so I want to say a special hello to my friends scattered all around the world. So hello to the Carmichael family, the Edward family, the Bartels, the Sastres, and to Carrie R. I hope you guys enjoy this book. And we're gonna draw afterwards, so grab a crayon and a piece of paper so you can draw along with us. We're gonna make some Christmas cookies, okay? All right, you guys ready? Let's take a tasty trip around the world. This is A World of Cookies for Santa by M.E. Furman. And hey everybody, just so you know, I'm gonna probably be mispronouncing some of these words that are not in my native language, but I will try my best, okay? All right, let's do it. All around the world, Christmas is a time of giving, while Santa Claus, also called Papa Noel, Father Christmas, Grandfather Frost, and more, packs his sleigh with gifts for children everywhere. They're preparing their own sweet gifts for him. Follow along on Santa's tasty trip around the globe, country by country, and cookie by cookie. First, we have Christmas Island. Kiritimati, also known as Christmas Island, is the first place in the world to welcome Christmas Day and Santa. Children on this little island in the South Pacific share their abundant coconut crop and leave him sweet, chewy coconut macaroons. In New Zealand, children remember the reindeer too, and they leave hay or carrots for them, as well as crunchy Anzac biscuits and milk for Santa. In Australia, Santa Claus uses his magic key to open the front door when he visits children in Australia. He leaves small gifts in a sack or stocking by their bedrooms and their bigger gifts under the tree. Their gift to him is crispy, fruit-filled white Christmas treats and, because it's summer down there, a cool glass of milk or beer. Boys and girls who are too excited to sleep might hear the sound of the bell Santa rings as he leaves their home. In Japan, Hoteashi brings gifts and fortunes to children. They believe he has eyes in the back of his head so he can watch for children who are misbehaving. After he leaves their gifts on the pillow, Hoteashi enjoys a slice of strawberry-topped Christmas cake that the children put out for him. In Indonesia, most homes don't have chimneys, so children put their shoes near the door or in the front of a pretend fireplace that they make for Sinterklaas to fill with gifts. In return, children treat him to a taste of the tropics with nastar cookies filled with pineapple jam. Philippines. Before they go to bed, Filipino children double check to make sure their parents leave the front door unlatched for Santa Claus to come in. After filling the stockings, Santa finds the children's gift of puto seco, a crisp, melt-in-your-mouth cookie, and a spicy ginger tea called salabat. In Sri Lanka, on Christmas Eve, children come home from midnight mass and hang their stockings on the tree. After Natal Sia, which means Christmas grandfather, puts their gifts in the stockings, he munches on kokis, a lacy fried cookie, while he sips the Ceylon tea the island country is famous for. In India, children hang their stockings by a window if they don't have a fireplace, and they leave Christmas Baba, a crispy fried treat called kulkuls, and a cup of spicy chai. Kersvader, Father Christmas, arrives in South Africa by donkey. He fills children's stockings with special chocolates and small gifts, and they leave him hertzog cookies filled with apricot jam and topped with crunchy coconut meringue. In Malawi, Father Christmas brings gifts to children at Christmas parties at their school, and they thank him with mbatata, which are sweet potato cookies. At Bethlehem, at the site of the first Christmas, many people from around the world visit for this special holiday. Santa brings gifts to children in homes with a cross painted over their door, and children give him mamu, a cookie stuffed with dates or honey and nuts. Svati Mikolai, St. Nicholas, slips in quietly to put gifts under the pillow of children in Ukraine. They leave a traditional Saint Nick cookie, Mikolajchiki, for him. In Norway, julenissen, which means Christmas elf, comes into the house on Christmas Eve and asks, "Are there any good children here?" And sometimes the children must sing for him before they receive their gifts. Julenissen is thanked with some risgrim, a sweet rice pudding served with a cherry sauce. The Star Man visits families in Poland after their Christmas dinner. He asks the children questions and rewards their answers with small gifts. In return, they share fruit-filled kolaski with him and his companions, the Star Boys, who sing for the family. In France, children leave carrots, oaks, or apples in the shoes they place by the fireplace or the Christmas tree. Père Noël takes the children's gifts to Guy, the donkey who carries his heavy sack. Then he fills the shoes with small gifts and treats, and sometimes they borrow shoes from their parents because they hold more. For himself, Père Noël can choose from any of the 13 desserts families eat during their Christmas Eve celebration. He really likes to have a slice of the Yule log with a glass of wine they leave for him. Spanish children fall into bed late, tired from their festive Noche Buena celebration that brings many family and friends together for a big meal, singing, and dancing. They put their shoes on the windowsill or balcony, and they fill them with treats of barley and wheat for the wise men's horses. One of the wise men leaves the children gifts. Chiron, a nougat candy of almonds, honey, and sugar, is the most popular Christmas treat to leave as a gift. In Ireland, Santa must be very quiet as he slips in to fill the stockings hung at the foot of the bed in Irish homes. He'll find a mince pie and a glass of milk, and sometimes Guinness, on the table, along with a candle that will burn all night. In Argentina, Papa Noel has to wait until the big fireworks displays are over before the children will be asleep for his visit. Boys and girls fill their shoes with straw or barley for his camels and leave Papa Noel mantecados de anís, a crumbly cookie with a hint of licorice flavor, and sidra, a sparkling cider. Chimneys in Chile are too narrow for Viejo Pascuero, Old Man Christmas, so he climbs in a window. He leaves presents near the manger scene and finds a plate with a gift of pan de Pascua, a Christmas bread filled with candied fruit. In Costa Rica, Calacho brings gifts to children and puts them under the fragrant cypress tree. Costa Rican children leave him a gift of crunchy, star-shaped suspiros and a glass of rompope, which is eggnog flavored with coconut. Just after midnight, Mexican children get to break open a piñata filled with small toys and treats. After they go to bed, Santa arrives to bring their gifts. He looks forward to the nutty, sugar-coated Mexican wedding cookies they leave for him, along with a cup of sweet, spicy Mexican hot chocolate that warms him up as he heads further north again where it's cold. All across America, children have decorated their trees and hung their stockings, waiting for Santa and his reindeer to arrive. From Maine to California and all the states in between, Santa will find a glass of milk and a plate of cookies. Children might choose to give him decorated gingerbread people, iced sugar cookies, or the classic American chocolate chip cookie. They also sometimes leave carrots for Santa's reindeer. When Santa arrives in Alaska, he's pretty close to his North Pole home. Alaskan children give him Eskimo cookies, which are a chewy, fudgy oatmeal cookie that's cooked on top of the stove, not in the oven. Hawaiian children won't hear the sound of hooves on their roof, but they might see Santa's footprints in the sand where he hopped off the surfboard pulled by a dolphin. Kanakaloka comes through the windows that are left open to allow the cooling trade winds to blow through. Children will find their gifts under the trees they decorate with garlands, shells, and starfish. The present they give him of sweet, chewy pineapple macadamia bars is a refreshing treat. And after visiting the last home in Pago Pago, Santa flies back to their wintry North Pole. He's warmed by the thoughts of the joy the boys and girls he visited will feel as they open their gifts, and by sweet memories of the giving spirit children everywhere showed him through the treats that they shared with him. The end. All right, friends, it's cookie drawing time, and since I live in the United States, I chose a cookie to draw from where I live, but you can draw any of the really pretty different cookies that we saw. So we're gonna draw some gingerbread men, we're gonna draw some sugar cookies, and a chocolate chip cookie, okay? Let's see. Get your pencil ready. Cookies are so fun to draw because you just kind of get to have fun and decorate them. So first we're going to draw a gingerbread man, all right? So Start somewhere over here on this side of your page, and we're gonna draw the head. Doesn't have to be perfect because guess what? No cookies are perfectly shaped, right? Okay, now we're gonna draw some arms out. So just come out, kind of curve like that. There's one arm, and you can do the same on the other side. There's two arms, okay? Look, you're getting it already. Then come down for the legs. Everything's really round, okay? Then down for one more leg. Boom, we've got our gingerbread man. We're gonna give him an icing face. So we're gonna give him some eyes. We're gonna give him a nice thick smile. Gosh, this is making me hungry, right? Seeing all those delicious things that everybody makes around the world. And we're gonna give him some little icing buttons, okay? And let's give him some icing on his arms. You can just kind of do whatever. This is making me hungry. Maybe I'll look up some of these recipes and make some cookies after this. All right, now our gingerbread man has been decorated. Very cute, right? All right, we're gonna draw a gingerbread lady behind him. So kind of come over here, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna draw a head. We're gonna come out for an arm. Just kind of tuck it behind that other one. And then we're gonna come out here, and don't go all the way, okay, because we're gonna draw another cookie. Now we're gonna draw her face. Again, let's give her some icing eyes. Let's give her an icing smile. I love gingerbread cookies. I think they might be my favorite. Let's give her 3 little buttons. We'll give her 3. We gave him 2, right? We'll give her 3 buttons. And you can just kind of draw a thing at the bottom for her. Okay. Now, we stopped over here because we're gonna draw something else, another cookie over here. We're gonna draw a sugar cookie in the shape of a Christmas tree. So this is just a bunch of swoops. You're gonna start right up here, and you're gonna just get fatter as you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're just gonna come down and make the stump of the tree. And now you can, again, like make some icing with your pen. So you can just kind of make some lines that make it look like there's some tinsel on the tree. If you want to add some other decorations, you can. Just treat it like you would if you were decorating a cookie at home with your family. And just have fun with it, right? That is what we're about here, just having fun drawing. All right, there's our sugar cookie Christmas tree, yummy. All right, we need to draw one more cookie at least, right? Let's draw a chocolate chip cookie. So we're gonna draw an oval down here, and you kind of don't wanna make it perfect. And then definitely when you get up to the top, kind of make it a little wonky, just like that, okay? Now the fun part, let's draw some chocolate chips. So you just kind of draw squares or circles or whatever shape you think a chocolate chip looks like to you, and put them in your cookie. You can do some up at the top of it too, like they're poking out. And there is your yummy chocolate chip cookie. Also a favorite of mine. I don't love sugar cookies. Sorry, sugar cookie tree. But I do love gingerbread, and I do love chocolate chip cookies. So there they are. All right, and we're gonna write our title, A World of Cookies for Santa. This is a long one, but you can do it. Let's see. A W O R L D, a world of O F cookies, C O O K I E S, a world of cookies for FOR SANTA. world of cookies for Santa. There you go. Why don't you color in those cookies with like some icing and candy buttons and all that good stuff. Whew, man, I could go for some cookies right about now, huh? Those all looked so yummy. I loved reading all the different things. And hey, fun fact, if you buy this book, in the back of the book, they include recipes for all of those different cookies that you saw. So if you saw one that you thought, ooh, that looks really cool, I wanna make that one, if you buy this book, you can get the recipe in there. It's really neat. So I might try some of those this year. Who knows, we'll see. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed our tasty trip around the world in preparation for Santa. I wanna see those drawings so you can have your mom or dad throw them up on Facebook or Instagram. I wanna see that art. You guys are always so amazing. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, stay well and keep reading.